Okay, so we've got to stay consistent with it. Next, the accountability. Just told you about that, and that's simply looking for someone that you can count on that you're going to engage in this next journey with. If you don't have someone locally, I'm here. I'm accessible. I want to help, but I help those that help themselves. Support and encouragement, critical piece. Last piece of Psalm 121, let me go through that and then we're going to wrap it up. Bottom, support and encouragement. You know, after the first phase, verses 1 and 2, the traveler is actually speaking to himself. I speak like this so I can encourage myself. Whether or not y'all get the amens or the ahas or not, it doesn't matter. Because the more I project it out, the more I feel it, the more empowered and invigorating I get, the more I know that I can continue on. So that's a critical step. You got to know how to talk to yourself. I know there are songs out there now that talk about that. Speak to yourself. There you go. Now, here's what the test was. I asked that question because we hear the words. I want to take the word and I want to show you how to apply it and then run with it. That's the point. You got to learn how to speak to yourself. You got to learn how to encourage yourself, because the bottom line is if you're waiting on someone else to do it for the attaboys and the thank yous and all that, forget that. Wasting time. When it comes, say thank you. Appreciate it. But it didn't make you or break you. You know, if you're defined by what the world is saying to you and what they're saying about you, then you talk about depression. That's why people go through these ups and down cycles. They don't like me. So, okay. Who are they? Are they paying your bills? Are they doing anything for you whatsoever that they have any control over whatsoever? More times than not, no. My daddy raised me very simply. He would tell me stuff, but then he'd step back and say, now you got to make your own decision. You're the only one that got to live with the consequences. Loud and clear. Remember what I said. I can hear and remember all the things. And that's what I tell you. As adults, we got to understand that. We live our life looking at everybody else and getting upset and worked up about everybody else. For what? It's a waste of energy. It doesn't get you anywhere. It's like being on a basketball court and you got one guy that's doing this here all day and I'm looking around. What is that for? That's a wasted move. If you're going to do it, go to the basket. And that's what we end up doing. We stand in a spot. If you're not going to go anywhere with it, then stop. Just hold the ball and just breathe. Feel good. Conserve that energy. Yeah. So that's the first part, speaking to yourself, 3 and 4. Okay, now we talk about the transition and about support and encouragement and talk about the companion that we need. We need to find people that can love us all year round, unconditionally, that can help us to move to the next thing. I'm not talking about individuals, but also organizations. You know, so when we talk about the church, when we talk about the NAACP, we talk about those different things. What I'm saying is, in families, we've got to find those companions that can also encourage us. The psalmist had someone with him on that journey. I don't know if you recognize that. But he said, after he spoke to himself, then somebody else said to him, he will not allow your foot to be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, he who keeps Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. See, he's telling him and speaking words unto him. He's telling him that God is there for him. The Lord is your keeper. Young brother, young sister, the Lord is your keeper. You're right. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve you from all evil. He shall preserve your soul. The Lord shall preserve your going out and your coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Understand that transition. There was a traveler. Imagine yourself going on a long journey. And you're going on this long journey. You're going through the journey of 2009 maybe. This journey where we got this concession going. And now we're going into 2010. Okay, what I'm saying to you people is right now, what you got to do right now is saying, I'm going to verbally make a proclamation that I am free. Okay? You got to actually say it and actually mean it. In fact, why don't y'all stand up, please? Because we're going to close it out. We're closing it out right now. And just repeat after me. In 2010, I will have the best year of my life. In 2010, I will accomplish financial freedom as it means to me. In 2010, I will be healthy, wealthy, personal growth, and wise. In 2010, I will have the best year yet. I know it. I believe it. I call it out. And I thank God for His grace, His mercy, His steadfast, His honor, His glory, and all that He has. Because as a child of God, I am. Thank you, God and people.
Let's stand and give him another hand. Nate, we want to thank you. And what that tell you? You can learn from the mouths of a baby. Some of us my age have been taught a lot today. And I don't know where Mike the Garvin at, but we want to give special thanks to him. Oh, there you go. For giving us names. Do we feel better today? Didn't it change our mindset of the way we think?